burdened under their accumulated past and their fearful future. Here is a book called How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, written by Dale Carnegie. You'll get the link of the book in the description. Living in day-tight compartments. In 1871 spring, a medical student at Montreal College was worried about his future, about his final examinations. And just like us, and 21 words, he read just 21 words, which helped him become the famous physician of the era. He was even given the highest honor by the King of England. What were those 21 words? Our main business is not to see what lies dimly at distance, but to do what lies clearly at hand. He has just crossed the Atlantic Ocean, and he was addressing students of Yale University. He told them how a ship works when the captain just switches few buttons at the bridge. The various machineries of the ship moved, and it was completely made watertight. He says, you, the human being, are highly organized machinery. You could just touch the buttons and shut the iron doors to the past, the dead yesterdays, and shut the iron door to the future, the unborn tomorrows. Just live in the present. William Osler's this rule. If you are going to follow, you will succeed in every phase of the life. We don't know future. Today is the future. Just live in today. The best possible way to prepare for future is to concentrate on and fully focus on the things that you are doing today, solely today. Have no anxiety for tomorrow. Jesus Christ says, have no anxiety for tomorrow. Fear not about tomorrow. You must have careful planning, preparation for tomorrow, but not anxiety. We used to recite a prayer in our assembly. Give us this day our daily bread, to Jesus Christ. Here we are not complaining about yesterday's stale bread or complaining about the futures that tomorrow is going to be a drought and we would have no food. We are just saying, give us this day our daily bread. Do you know what is the difference between good thinking and bad thinking? Good thinking deals with the causes, the effects, the logical reasoning and the solution. But bad thinking, it leads to anxiety, it leads to worries. Mr. Arthur Hayes, at the time of Second World War, was so much worried that he couldn't sleep. He was the publisher of the New York Times, and he says that he recites Bible hymn, one step at a time, one step enough for me. I do not ask to see what lies at distance, one step enough for me. Compare your life to a hourglass. There are thousands of sand grains in the upper part, and it passes evenly through the neck to the lower half. So just like that, in the morning when you have hundreds of work, and just remember, one grain at a time, one work at a time. After following this rule, you must be left without worries. You are lying at the convergence of two eternities, the past yesterday that was gone and the future that is laying at hand. And you, for a moment, you can't live in both those eternities. You're just having this present, the time from the morning to until the time you go to bed. So happy the one, happy he alone, he who calls today his own, he who secures within tomorrow. Do thy worst, for I have lived today. This was a poem written by Roman poet 30 years ago, before Jesus Christ was born. We are all dreaming of some magical rose gardens which lies at horizon, without seeing the rose garden which lies just at our window. So question yourself, are you just wondering for those rose garden which is lying up at the horizon, or you're just enjoying the rose garden that lies beside your window. The rule to jam tomorrow and to jam yesterday is not the correct rule. It is to jam today. Think. This is the procession of our thinking. That the child says, when I grow young. The younger one says, when I get married. The married one says, when I get retired. And when he looks back, he has just missed it all. He realizes that life was living in the tissues of every day and every hour. So, here is a magic formula for solving your worries. William H. Carey, the brilliant engineer who launched air conditioning, handled the problem in 3 ways. He analyzed situations honestly, fearlessly. He figured out the worst that could happen as a result of failure. Second step, he prepared himself mentally as a result to face those worst things. And when he accepted those worst things, he was at peace and he was at happiness. Third step, you can calmly devote your time and energy trying to improve upon the worst, which you have already mentally accepted. So whenever we are worried, our mind is just jumping everywhere and we lose our power of thinking. We just can't look to the solution. So whenever you are worried, just follow these 3 steps. Analyze what could be the worst that could happen. Think in your mind that you can prepare your mind to mentally accept those failures, those worst things. And third, devote your time in solving those worst things. Here is a poem written by Kalidas, Salutation to Dawn. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. It is in the brief course lie all the varieties and abilities, the bliss of growth, the glory of action, the splendor of beauty. For yesterday was but a dream and tomorrow is only a vision. But today well lived makes yesterday a dream of happiness and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well therefore to this day. Such is a salutation to dawn. Hope you like this. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more videos.